All right, everyone. We have our final round for us today. It's been a grueling 7 rounds leading up to this all-important finals for today. We do have Danny Nguyen on Balma versus Joshua Ruiz, a local Arizona player that I know very well as well, playing the Trunks Vegeta. So Trunks Vegeta obviously won Worlds just a week ago. It's been a long week. And obviously Danny Nguyen doing a lot of work with this bomb. It always has been. Did a lot of work last year with it and continuing to do work with it this year. We're going to see what gets the W today. So we're going to go over there, make sure they're ready to go and get ready for this final round. Let me know who you guys are excited for to win this event, who you guys are rooting for, and we'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, they are setting up here, doing their all-important sideboarding. Something that is in this format that isn't in all of them. We do have a best of one pre-side format for you guys today, so able to look through cards there, replace them for matchup specific just text, I suppose, and just get the work done. So both looking through, seeing what cards will make an impact, and then going into that match. Again, we do have Danny Nguyen at the top here versus Joshua Ruiz on the bottom. Both names that people should know in this community. Joshua from local AZ, where I now reside, and also Danny Nguyen, been playing this game pretty much since release and was a fellow commentator with me for the North American finals as well. But showing that he can commentate and play this game, going 7-0 itself is really great. But with a leader that no one else uses is fantastic, and still has that potential for that 8-0 undefeated streak. So we'll have to see who gets it for this one. And just finishing it on up. If you guys don't remember what the Balma leader does, I'll show it off for you guys right now. Again, a bit of an older one, but a goodie. He just says, do you want to draw cards? Because I want to draw cards. I'm going to show the just awakened side of it because guess what? It looks like a 10K. It looks like the front side, but this is the awakened side. It is Balma, so like canonically lower, just a little bit lower of a power level compared to some of the other characters in the show. But with that 10K being able to draw 2 as on an activate main, and it gives all Saiyans and Earthlings in your battle area blocker as well, which is really important, especially since there's a lot of cards that can just be blockers that are 1Ks that are really easy to get out. Some of them have barriers like the Mai, and it can be really oppressive and hard to get around that board as it is. So there it is, Danny Nguyen versus Joshua Ruiz. And we'll have to see who gets to go first here. Obviously, Balma likes to go first. Everyone wants to go first in this game, but Balma gets the additional benefit of getting the additional draw without having to attack, since it is an activate main, and that does get like a double advantage, and pretty much just makes it strictly better, like for every reason for Balma to go first. All right, just had to do a couple of things backstage, but here we are. We do have our finals here. Joshua on Trunks versus Balma with Danny as the pilot there. Going first there, very, very strong for Balma, especially since you do get to get a card draw anyways with that activate main. Playing the Vegeta turn 1 to find the Trunks from deck. Yeah, get in that Trunks. Okay. And swinging with the leader. Drawing a card, hitting Balma down to 7, using, looks like the combo. Yep, just to get it into, looks like Z energy, and pass him there. All right, charging the Android 17, using leader effect to draw a card. Playing the Mai, one of the best 1-drops in this deck. 1-drop, draw 1 card, get barrier blocker. Seems pretty good. All right, and thinking on the play. Joshua is definitely a thinker. Anyone who knows him knows he, even with the aggression decks, he's like, I got to make sure I get the most value. I got to think my plays, which is no shame on thinking. You got to make sure you get the right plays. You don't make any mistakes. But Joshua's definitely in that thinker category. All right, charging a 3-drop Trunks. And using the leader effect to awaken, go down to 6 and draw a card. And then it looks like discarding a Balma from your hand. Look top 5 cards of your deck for a Trunks or Vegeta. Or sorry, top 7. All right, getting the 1-drop Vegeta. And attacking with the leader, using the effect to, assumedly, okay, playing the Vegeta instead of the, oh, the Trunks is in the Z energy, that's right. So Trunks there. And looking through deck, I guess, just to confirm what is in there. How many targets are left for the leader swings? And thinking from there. Playing the 1-drop Slug. Using the effect to go into the 3-drop. And its effect is Bond 2. So you do have to be careful with that. But not being able to draw is a little bit big in this Balma deck. But at the same time, most of the drawing is from leader cards. So obviously you do get to shut off the super combos, but not kind of everything else. So just looking like he's deciding if he wants to have this card attack and let it be attacked into. But it looks like that is okay with them. Let me get that Slug on the screen. There we are. So just have to be bond 2 while it's in rest mode. So since you do have the bond 1, you have the bond 2 with the 1-drop trunks with barrier, you're probably pretty safe. You are tapped out, so you do have to be careful. Attacks with leader into the trunks to get it off the board, which makes sense. But again, any 1-drops that you'd be using to draw cards, to do anything, is completely shut off with this Lord Slug. All right, and Aspira, thank you for the raid. Hope your run went well. Okay, charging a reinforcements there. That is 1 extra card. I believe there's 2 in the energy. I don't recall what's underneath that Mecha Frieza, but traditionally Mecha Frieza is probably online. I will say, like, Josh is playing, I would say, a very old version of Trunks Vegeta, using a lot of cards I don't see very often anymore, including the Turtles, including like the Slug package. Not everyone's using the Slug package anymore. Definitely something that he's just really comfortable with, at playing well and doing well with as well. All right, for 1, looks like looking through the Z deck and getting an unsurmounting. That just lets you get to 5 life, which also means that your other reinforcements that might be in hand are now live as well. All right, going down to 5. And just passing with 1. Not even attacking with leader. Interesting. I think he's deciding, you know what? They probably want to get down to 4 life. I don't want to give it to them for free. They're going to have to use some resources to get there. And I think that's a very valid call. Even though you miss out on like a draw 1, I think you're okay with it. And getting the baby unison out. Honestly, like, all the people who are playing today, they're just playing whatever cards they want. They are saying, you know what, I'm comfortable with these cards. I haven't seen this baby unison in a long time before. You know, Danny playing, obviously I haven't seen this deck in a while either, but this baby unison just saying, you know what, I get a lot of value too. All right, and then playing the Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan, which is pretty strong for all those 1-drops that this deck loves to play. It also means to us that Nappa is not in the deck. And just thinking here. All right. That's a pretty solid card. Another 3-drop unison we're not seeing as much of. And let me bring that guy up too. It's been a minute. Is a unison. Used to be a staple in this deck, and I haven't seen it in a long time. Especially since I think the 3-drop Gohan generally is a little bit better, at least for a value point of view. Yep. Activate, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, switch your rest mode if it has any cost 4 or less, negate its skills for the turn, and KO it. So that's what happened to the Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan there. And then it is a 20k dual attack, and for -3 you get to draw a card, then choose all your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. All right, and swing with the unison. Let's see, and is that attacking with Vegeta? Yeah, comboing with the Trunks. Again, you are a 5k leader, so these 4k bodies do start adding up. Comboing a Videl. And deciding just to pass there. Right, Danny's back up to 5 energy. Drawing a card off the Bulma Activate main at the start of turn as well. And then probably another draw with the Baby Unison. You do get to do the sequencing however you want. So if you think that they might play a card, you can +1 afterwards to get the absorption there. All right, and putting a triple tag underneath our unison. Right, and looks like they are playing it. Let me bring that guy up. It's been a minute for that one too. So this is Galactic Explorers. It says for limit 1, choose one of your red unisons with 10k power or more and place this card underneath it, and then you can add a marker to the chosen card. And then for 3, if you have 4 more energy, play this card under unison, and then also activate once per turn. 3+3, choose all of your opponent's battle cards. They get -30k power, and this gets triple attack for the turn. And looks like that Spirit Boost did happen. So we'll get that triple attack. Using the negate there to play a blocker as well, and then using the boo unison, or sorry, the baby unison. I'm so used to saying boo unison, y'all. Using the baby unison for the +1 to get rid of the token. Going to get the awaken as well. Draw 2 off of the Bulma active main on the awaken side, and then another swing with the Galactic Explorers. All right. All right, and Mecha Frieza is a card. Swings with unison into unison. And looks like deciding if he wants to swing with the leader first or the Galactic Explorers, and looks like the Explorers are the way. Or sorry, attacking with the Explorers, resting the leader, since you are under Meki. And thinking about it, going down to, I believe, 3. Joshua's sleeves always make it look like he's got one grilled cheese away from losing the game. And looking like passing from there. All right, and looking like deciding what to charge here. And just thinking. I'm telling you, Josh is a big time believer in thinking out his plays and doing everything right. Looks like about even in card. Probably Danny has a couple more cards in hand. Looks like he's got about 12 to probably around 10 to 11 for Joshua. To 11. Oh, and there is the Oceanus. Another. I feel like these guys. Oh, and cooler to get out of it. Do I even spend the time to get around and put that Oceanus up? He's giving me time. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Yeah, I'll find a way. We'll be in like 4 plays later, but here we go. Oceanus, a floodgate for the Shenron Xeno deck, which has occasionally done stuff. Hasn't been doing anything recently, but the floodgate is pretty good. Choose one card in your hand, discard it, negate the attack, and play this card. If you played a card, your opponent can't attack for the turn, unless they place the top 4 cards of their deck into the drop area every time. So not an inherent floodgate, but it's something that you do have to be worried about. It also costs 5, so you can't use it in Mill Janimba. right, and it looks like the counterplay Vidal hits the board. And attacking with Cooler. Assumedly into the... I guess it's probably the baby Unison at this point. You have a good chance of actually getting it off the board. And looking, deciding. All right. Topo on the attack. And is that a violent raise? Okay, literally, what year is it? Was that really violent raise? What's 30k in this deck? What, Mira? All right. Maybe I saw the wrong card. Maybe. All right. And thinking in the think tank. Got some thoughts. Deciding to get rid of the Topo with the Trunks +0 on the Unison. Could get rid of the Vidal, which is less. It's only a 10k, but it does have blocker with the leader effect. So is a decision. 20k is pretty bulky and could, equate to a free reduction of a marker from your own Unison. But that baby Unison just doing a lot of stuff, staying healthy. It's very, very difficult to get rid of. All right, there's a violent raise. Agreeing with me, like, why am I running this card? I'm just joking. It's just what the only 30k cards are essentially what? Mira, Piccolo Gohan, and I guess Pilaf if you boost it to be one of those two, right? So I can see the reasoning for it. It's just I have not seen Violent Rays in a main deck since it got banned. But I guess side deck either. It is a best of one pre-side format. I probably said, did I say Pilaf? I meant Oolong. You're right, Oolong. My bad. All right, and deciding not to do the Spirit Boost with it. So this is just a 30k swing. Attacking with the Unison. All right, sorry, it looks like putting... Can you put it from the board? All right, going into, what, 30k, 40k. You're down to 2 life. So if this attack connects, you can just get burned for game as well. Oh, another super combo. So this is at 20, 30, 40, 50K. You also don't have any cards rested, which means that you can't, Josh can't use the Piccolo super combo at all right now. There's only 1 card to get the reduction for that. Unfortunately, it can't be Nappa because they did play Oceanus earlier this game. It'd have to just be the Vegeta secret rare. All right, and Josh is counting. Looks like they're going to use the leader effect to get the plus 1K. So we are at 25, 30 with there. And again, we are at 20, 30, 40, 50. So he's at 30 to 50, 35. He needs to get to 55. 45, 50, and 5K more to get out of this attack. And I don't think we've seen any super combos from Josh yet. If we have, we've seen like 1 or 2. Is able to get out of it, uses the turtles for the Z energy there. And we'll have to see what the next play is. Again, the more energy that you use to activate your effects or play cards, just means that it's probably going to be easier for Josh to get out of these attacks if he's able to play and combo with his secret rare of his own. All right, just playing the Vegeta secret rare, saying, you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to have a better chance earlier than later. Get that minus 5K on the leader, and then try to get that last swing there. All right, down to 1. Getting the board clear. Going down there to the 5K or 10K leader. So this is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30K on leader. Again, this Piccolo's secret rare could combo out of this now that there's enough energy rested, and get the rest on the Videl for an additional draw and prevention of 1 more attack. And again, it is 10, 20, 30. It looks like he's taking back 1 more. All right. Final flash there. So 25 to 30. And 25 both, and then a 5K cooler counter there, or combo there. All right, out of it. 2 energy open. 1 life for Josh? It might be 2. Again, that slice of cheese. And definitely 4 in hand, though. Definitely 4 in hand. And this is it. This is what this day is for. This is the end of the day. We've had over 6 hours of playing, over 7 hours of playing, and you got to make sure you get the pieces you need. So using the Videl 1-drop to get a Raditz super combo to your hand feels pretty good. Playing another one, so saying, you know what, I don't need any more energy. I will be fine. Getting a second super combo there. You are out of energy, which also means that the Baby Unison does get its permanent as well. Not super. It's fine. It helps. It helps. And then attacking. Oh, just deciding, you know what? I'm going to end the game right here. So attacking with the Videl. 20K. 30K. 40K, 50K, 60K, 70K, 75K by my count to a 10K, and that is going to be it. Danny takes it undefeated 8-0. No secret rare in his hand anyways. Looking for it. Let's see if he finds it. Oh, there's a super combo. Making sure there they are. Nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, Danny's playing enough super combos for both of them right there. So that is going to be our tournament for us today. Danny takes it undefeated 8-0 with Bulma. Always making a splash whenever he plays that deck. And that will be it for us. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. It's quite lonely to do these solo casts, so I appreciate you guys keeping me company. Appreciate also any just patience with some of the tech stuff. It's just me running everything today, so I know that some of the cards and some of the commentary was lacking because of that, and I do apologize, but I do really appreciate Carta Magica for giving me the opportunity to run this for you guys, to have a stream so you guys can see the action for this event, and it was very, very fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow Carta Magica on their YouTube. The stream for this will be re-uploaded there as well, and make sure to also check out their Facebook to make sure to check out other events that will be announced and are already announced for the upcoming season. So I think that will be it for this stream. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone here appreciates it, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.